So we're on YouTube now. We're just waiting. I'm just waiting for Instagram.
I need to mute that tab before I open it.
All right, so we're about to go live on Instagram. All right, we're live on Instagram. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello. No one. I'm thinking I need to change it so that we almost go live once people have joined, but that's probably something for next week. How are we all?
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah, good, thanks.
So yes, Claire won't be with us tonight. She has some family commitments, so she'll be, but she'll be back next week. So nothing, just going out. Going out for dinner, I think, with the family. So that's all right. We'll get her feedback on all the stuff next week. So what do we do on the weekend? We had Level Up at Maitland, which was fun. It's a bit like a Maitland Comic-Con, I suppose you would call it. It's lots of cosplay and pop culture, so that was fun. But it was a bit different in the sense of it starts at 2, finishes at 8. So we have, about 3 hours of darkness or thereabouts. So, we take sets or displays that have got lights usually. But the council were really nice. They gave us some lights, but they didn't just give us standard white lights. They gave us coloured lights. So I should have. So we had different colour lights on each table, pretty much. So it was fun. It was a good night.
Nice.
Yeah. So what have you guys been up to?
I built a little bit of Lego for once. I can't even remember the name, but I finally built this one.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. I know everyone else bought it like 6 months ago, but I just finally got around to.
I'm going to call him Benny. I've got the classic space scaled up minifig. Obviously, I haven't quite finished his missing face and the rest of his head. But I started it on Saturday night or Saturday afternoon. It got a bit dark, and despite the light, it was a bit hard to see, so I haven't finished it yet. Although I did a bit the day before on Sunday. But maybe I'll have it finished. I should have it finished for next week.
Yeah, well, we've had some wet weather, and we're expecting, another bit of rain for the next 2 weeks. So I think I'm going to have a lot more time to just go through my sets that are just sitting there waiting to be built or finished.
Yeah, I've got a couple of little food-related ones I'm going to have to put together in the next week or two.
I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I do know what I'm doing. I don't have to take anything currently from Maitland because it's chock full. We have plenty. We have a few exhibitors that have got large displays, so that means they haven't taken them. I didn't take them last year, probably, so I let them this year. So I could have had more exhibitors if I reduced it, but I went, no, they haven't taken their stuff. It's worth letting them have their displays, and I'll sacrifice, and we won't have quite so many exhibitors, but we'll still have plenty of exhibitors and plenty of new displays for the people of Maitland. So that'll be good.
I'm just going to close this door.
What's happened this week? Well, there's been lots of new reveals. We had lots of new reveals. I think virtually every theme has had a new reveal. We know Technics haven't. We were discussing it before we came live. We haven't seen anything too much for Technics yet. There isn't a complete wave, so we'll be interested to see what happens there. So when do we want to start? Has anyone got an idea anyone have a suggestion on where they'd like to start?
Botanicals?
Ah, yes. Why not? I did think that might be where we start. We'll go to news. Because actually that's probably the first one I put up, because there's some nice sets in there. It'll come through eventually. Should have run away. So I picked the one I think we want to talk about first. So was it mushroom? What was it? Mushroom woodlands, I think it was.
Woodland mushrooms.
That's it. That's it.
It is pretty.
Yeah. Lots of nice parts. I mean, the shields, the discs, whatever, the mushroom tops. Look.
And the little like elf hats or something.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah. Look like little kisses, chocolate kisses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like Hershey's kisses, aren't they?
Yeah. And then we've got yellow shells, which we haven't had before.
And that sort of, well, lavender. It's not lavender. I think it's a blue purple. The leaves.
Oh yes. And then, is that a different colour crown in the centre there?
I think so. Is it the reddish orange? It's hard to see.
It's hard to
Yeah.
I've got.
Image. To me, on my screen, it looks like it could be orange, but that might not be the case. Could be anything.
Yeah, it looks orange, but
yeah.
different screens.
And the contrast.
Oh, tell me about it.
Yeah.
I might have 3 screens here, and every one of them looks different. Can't tell. And then there's that mushroom. No, I don't want to do that. There's that mushroom there, at the
Round one.
Yeah, the sort of round one that's kind of hidden there. Be interesting to see if that's quarters or a complete.
If you look at the top of it, it's got a stud on the top. Are we're talking the one on the right?
The one in the centre behind.
Ah.
Behind the like crocus or whatever it is. Yeah, I feel like it's either like that spaceship dome. There's a hemisphere dome that you can get.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I can see lines, but really it depends on the artwork and
the angle, depending on if it's quarters, there's no obvious line on the front section there. I mean, it could be maybe it's halves rather than quarters, but it does seem an odd size from what we can see there. So, be interesting to see. I guess we'll be on New Elementary in a
be about 4
to see what they.
You reckon 4 across?
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that it'd be quarters. It might be a bit smaller, mightn't it? Because
the stems of the mushrooms behind are 2 across, so it looks like it's about 4. And the ferns, I think, are really clever.
Oh yes, yeah. It's an excellent parts pack for your foliage, and I want at least 2 of these because I can see me. Because I'm doing a collab with Susan for her Enchanted Forest, and most, if not all of that, will work very nicely, especially those mushrooms in the Enchanted Forest.
Can't have too much fungus.
Yeah, it's almost as much as you can ever have enough foliage. It's just up there.
Well, I went for a hike yesterday. Hard to believe, I know. It was only 5 kilometres. It's all right. And so much, fungus around. Orange things and yellow things. So, and I wasn't really even looking, but it's just there. It's everywhere. So, because it's been raining and there'll be more of it. So there'll be more fungus in a couple of weeks, I'm sure.
So we're expecting lots of rain now. We've had warm weather, now it's going to rain for a while.
Yeah, I think we had a very extended summer. Like that autumn didn't really hit, certainly where I live. And now I think it's probably more like what it should be. So at this time of year.
Yeah, so we've had 25 to 27, I think, all week this week. So, yeah. All right. So yes, so that looks like a good set. Then there's a couple. Oh well, actually, let's have a look at that one because that shows.
So Claire's had a sneaky peek as well to the chat. She's had a week of rain as well.
Oh, right. She's joined us in the chat. Oh, I see Priscilla. Who else? We've got Peter.
She's probably doing it under the table, wherever she's at. Excuse me, bathroom break. Go around the corner.
Samantha's there. David. So this shows us that the fern a little closer, so we get a bit more detail in the fern. We'll look at the fern.
Yeah, we did guess that. We thought it might be the spanner, what you call it, wrench, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
That little piece.
I'm not sure what that is.
I never know what it's called. I just know what it looks like. I've got lots of white ones and black ones, because they sort of alternate just a little bit.
Maybe. Yeah, okay. I'm just looking at it, and
or are they the same level? Is it a new thing?
It's a new thing. I think it's.
Do you think, or is it that 4-axle?
Yeah.
And they're just not using the back two posts.
They're not using them, or they aren't on there. It's a bit hard to tell because you can't see. But although there is something.
Time will tell.
Oh, that might be.
But there's. Yeah. What about the 1x1 bricks with the studs on just two adjacent sides?
Yeah.
With something in the holes.
Yeah, they look rounded though.
Yeah, I do think it looks round, but I mean.
Yeah, you're right. I need a bigger screen, I think.
So you need to do like
or better glasses
and get your magnifying glass out. Because she often sees more than we can see. Because she uses the magnifying glass. Her magnifying.
I've just split my screen and I'm just sort of like looking in half. Anyway, it looks like a really pretty set. I definitely want that one.
Yeah, I think. Well, actually, so I haven't even looked at these. That looks like it's one when it comes through. It looks like that round dome is just a single piece when it comes through.
Oh, yeah. So it is more like those little domes that I think I've seen in white.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, but they've probably been in other colours, but I could just picture it in white.
So, yeah, those mushroom pieces are, yes please, thank you very much. I'll have a few of those.
Oh, and I did happen to go and visit the Lego store in Melbourne on the weekend, and I picked up 3 mushroom girls from the minifig, the BAM. I just like the hats and I like the little birds, so.
Oh yeah, I've got a couple of those. Because I've had. Oh, hang on. You can have one. Hang on. He's got a. It's the father mushroom. Oh, hang on. Get over it. Can't get. There we go. He's got his beard. Anyway, lilies. These lilies, water lilies.
Yeah, they're pretty.
They're pretty. They're a bit pricey.
I've been playing around with the layering of the leaves in something similar, and I think, yeah. Oh yeah, I see you've added a boy figurehead.
I saw that and I wondered whether the image had been altered with it just standing up in the middle of that vase thing, but I see it's got a base on it.
Yeah, they look like they've both got bases, so they sort of stand up straight. But
it's a good parts pack for the white leaves, the big leaves. So far, I think they're only in the peace lily, which might only have 3, maybe.
All right. So what's this one got? About half a dozen, isn't it? 3. Maybe a few more.
Looks like about 6.
3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4,
8.
6, 7. Yeah, maybe 8.
Yeah. And is that yellow of leaf in the centre there, which is the same as the...
It looks opalescent. It looks like it's a transparent opalescent.
Oh, okay.
You think so?
Yeah, because you can see a little bit of the white petal behind it. Like the third one
It could be the light.
from the
Looking
middle
at it
out.
on
So
the
second
camera,
in
I
from the
think it
right,
might be
third
the
from the
light
left.
reflecting off it rather than... But it's just that I don't think we've had it in that yellow before.
No, I don't think so either.
So, yeah. But at $65, I'm not sure. I'll be looking for it to be cheaper somewhere else.
It's not a cheap parts pack, that's for sure.
No. And then what's the other one? The cotton. Okay. Yeah. So they're all due out the 1st of June. So 1st of June, we're all going to be broke.
I will be for sure. I'll definitely be broke.
So then the next one's the Cosmos flowers. Cosmos flowers. Which is another good parts pack, I guess.
Yeah, and the way they've laid up. I'm not sure if I've seen that little sort of daisy in the magenta. Or the shields for that matter, but
yeah, I don't think we've had those daisies in magenta. Although it seemed to have got a lot of colours very quickly, but yeah, I don't think we've had magenta yet.
yeah, so I think it's really cute. It almost reminds me of the old Belleville flowers where you had the little fairy.
Yes, very much so. Yeah, so what was that one? I didn't look at how much that one was. That's $25. So not a bad parts pack. So that's all we've got for botanicals at the moment. Anyone else want to have a look? What's the other theme that sort of stands out for you?
That was the one I looked at the most. That was the one I looked at the most. I'm trying to think. I did.
Oh, hang on. How about those creators? Because those creator sets.
Oh, yeah.
There's some nice sets in there. I could see me spending some money. I have an idea for something.
Yeah.
And there's some, and they seem to Lego have gone all koala. This is the year of the koala. I'll get to that one shortly. But they had a CMF koala. In this wave, when we get to it, there's friends koalas, and there's creator koalas. They've gone all koala-y.
I mean, they've recruited a fair few Australians, but then as designers, but I mean, they've also got people from all around the world. So yeah. I'm not sure what the koala thing is about.
It's not like the world. It's not like this year is the year of the koala or something like that, as far as I'm aware. But anyway, so this perfume bottle.
It's really clever.
Yeah. I know Angela's excited. She likes this one.
Oh, is that for more trans pieces in various shapes? So
yeah.
I'm not sure if they're new ones or if just what they've done with them is new, but yeah, it looks great.
Different angles.
What's that? The pinky one on the right. What's the top piece?
Oh, that's been around because I've got that in white, and it's the paws of something that I've seen recently, or the nose on something recently. I can't remember. I've seen it in tan and I've seen it in white. I think it's probably in other colours. So it's 2x2, but there's a bit of a slope.
Yeah,
and it's curved. It's not very helpful, is it?
Can't say that I've seen it. Or if I have, I don't recall it.
Yeah, because I use it for my cat in the hat. I've used it for the hands of the cat in white. And then I've got a thumb coming out as well. So I use that as sort of like the gloved hand.
So it is a 3-in-1. So when it loads, there are a couple of other builds, which was one of them was what we were just looking at, which looks like it's a cup. You can also but guess what? You can make flowers.
I think perfume bottle is the best one. That's
Yeah.
The other one looks a bit like a cup or something.
Yeah. Yeah. And I guess the
Like a
blue's
cocktail,
supposed to be
different colours.
Or maybe a cocktail with the cocktail stick. They've got 3 large tiles. We'll call them tiles. So I'm guessing they're the 4x4s or 3x3s, whatever it is. You assume they're stickers. So I'm not sure they are, because looking at that flower spark, it looks like it goes right out to the edge of the tiles. So they might be printed tiles.
The sweet and the flower spark and the love.
Yeah.
It could be.
The flower spark. Well, actually, and the same with the sweet. The blue goes right out to the edge of the tile. It doesn't seem to be your typical sticker print line that you often see when they take photos of something that's just a sticker. So that'll be interesting. All right.
Yeah, it's a 3-in-1. It's kind of cute, but some of the other ones are better.
I'm just working my way down the page. So the line's pretty. I like the line.
Yeah, me too.
I know we've had line. We had a lion before. Was it or was it a tiger? No, it was the tiger, wasn't it?
We've had a tiger
and a lioness and lion cubs.
Yeah, but I like this. This one's pretty good.
I think as a parts pack, it's great. It's got that that part again. So the hind leg just above the foot has got that shape.
Yeah.
But for a parts pack, if you like sculpting, having all of those curves is nice.
Yeah, those curves, especially being tan, will work for lots of things. They'll work for your landscape as well as creating animals and maybe even characters.
But even for some like sculptural details in buildings.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for pillars or arches or whatever, you'd be able to.
So it's a 3-in-1. So we got a lioness, I guess, and the cubs.
So if you want the whole family, you've got to build by 3.
Isn't that often the case?
It does look like there's some printed bits, like the nose.
Oh, yeah. Although
it's pretty cute. I like that set. I really like that one.
Yeah, the quarter tiles, so they would be printed, yeah. Well, pirate ship, yeah, we'll skip that one. Oh, we'll go to this one. When I should have maybe clicked before. But anyway.
Even with the pirate ship, I like how the 3 builds are related but alternates. So, again, you need to buy 3 of them.
Oh, yeah.
But the koala one, it's a little bit freaky.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Yeah, I'm
But
not
for instance, it looks like it could be a drop bear.
It does. I reckon you just need to replace the pink mouth maybe with that little 3-pronged plate. I know it's called the plate modified that's got the 3 little spikes on it. Yeah.
All right. And of course, that will make. We'll go that one. That makes a kangaroo and a joey probably, and a turtle and a baby turtle.
Yeah, I think for variety, it's pretty impressive, this set.
Yeah. In that picture, the koalas don't look as freaky as you when they're sort of together. So it may well be that they're not as they look okay when they're sort of when you see them in person, but don't know. Maybe not.
That one, it looks sort of different in that usually the alternate builds are all the same colour.
Oh yeah.
But like the kangaroos are obviously made out of the tree.
Yeah. Which is
maybe they're internals. There's a lot of grey in the internals for that one.
Yeah.
Could be. I mean, there's rocks, so and they wouldn't use all the parts.
No. But it just to me it's sort of different because usually it's all variations of the same colours and parts. Just looks like the koalas are from a different 3-in-1 set.
Yeah.
It could be their own set on their own, just the koalas. Because, there's going to be a bucket of grey left over. Unless, of course, the koalas have got lots of tan inside them. Perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe very clever use of the different colours.
And I think it's just not using all of the parts. So
Yeah.
you might only be using
for sure,
half the parts each time.
Okay. So we're going to have a closer look at the koala, so you can. Well, actually, maybe it's probably all grey. Looking at that when it comes up, it's a grey parts pack. So there must be a lot of tan in that tree trunk. You might be able to modify the koala so it looks a bit better, but just have to wait and see, I guess, till we can see them in person. And if we're moving on, there's another Ferris wheel. Which wheel might just go straight to the options for that one. Oh, there's a big butterfly. Claire says it was a big butterfly.
Oh, this is with the koalas.
Yeah, with the koalas. Do I have sound on any other devices? Can you not hear me, or is it very soft? Maybe I need to lean close so my speaker can hear me.
Yeah, because I've got my speakers turned up really loud and I can still only just hear you, sort of.
Yeah, I can only barely hear Kevin. So,
okay. As far as I know, I've got all my volumes as loud as they. Oh, actually, hang on. They will let me go. I'm going to say the sound on this machine is very annoying, which probably goes hand in hand with the speaker. So there's the Ferris wheel. It's got three obviously got three options. I like the chair one. I like that one. It needs to be stress tested. So I could see me getting this one when it goes on clearance. But,
Yeah. I like the Ferris wheel.
well, I've probably got a Ferris wheel or two. I'm not after a third Ferris wheel. So I could live without it. So then
it's pretty cute for a small Ferris wheel, though, because, you know, you have your little kids' Ferris wheels and then you have your big kids' Ferris.
Oh, true. All right, well, you've just convinced me I need another
As
Ferris
Pete said, it needs to be motorised.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. It needs to be stress tested. That's just the way it is. So then there is the easel with the flowers.
Yeah, it's a bit ho-hum. Nothing exciting. At least I don't anyway.
I was just going to say the one in the bottom left-hand corner looks half done, but then, yeah, you've got a paint palette, so yes, it is in the process.
I do like the little crown part that's in that hot pink now. That's in the middle of the lavender blue. I really need to learn what the colour's called. Flowers. Oh, sorry, no, it's in the middle of the light blue flowers.
All right.
The little crown with the dark pink. I mean, it's a few nice colours, but yeah, the whole set itself, it's not inspiring.
It's obviously one of the cheaper sets in the range. Yeah, nice for a little girl's present. And you can't. It's nice that they've got some sets that you could give to a girl for a birthday present or Christmas, whatever. It's not all.
I feel like it's the dot sets where they've gone, oh, we had some ideas left over. Let's just put them in 3-in-1.
Yeah, we incorporated it into that.
At least they're not putting flowers in all the 3-in-1s this time.
Yeah. I think animals is great because then you also learn more skills about how to sculpt animals, and the range of parts that have come out now with those little quarter spheres and domes and things. It's fantastic.
Yeah. So there's one more creator set left, we skipped the bag. Not because there's anything wrong with it, but I just skipped it because we'll go to the wolf, the grey parts pack,
or raccoon. Is the raccoon
I think
the
it's
other
a
one?
raccoon, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So maybe not what you want, but not a bad set probably.
Again, they're good. I think they're still useful for learning how to sculpt things.
Oh yes. And then you'll get some of the sculpting parts, as you say, the curves and so on in there. Although it doesn't look like there's a lot, not as much as some of the.
I like the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have to have a fair few transparent pieces if you wanted to display it, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Or fishing line, hang it from the ceiling.
So we'll go and have a look at the city sets, because as Pete pointed out earlier, we seem to have a few new trains. Yeah. So we've got a car wash. There's a passenger jet.
I mean, things like the car wash, it's got the little roller things now, the brush. So it's good to see them back.
Angela was excited about that because I think it was a different colour to what we had previously.
I think I'm only used to seeing the blue ones.
Yeah.
Yes, because someone may have got some of those, like 50 or so of them. So then there's a tram.
Yeah, it's great.
Kevin's got his eye on this one.
I'm wondering how I would go about motorising it, though.
Yeah. I don't know, but...
It doesn't look like you could do it. I'm not saying it can't be done, but
you might have to do it like the olden days where it was underneath and they had a pulley that they sort of had a hook.
Or you kind of have to build something that sits in the middle of two carriages, perhaps, sort of push pulls. Because I'm not sure how wide. I'm not sure if you put it inside, you lose. I guess it's a bit like that Christmas tram, where you kind of lose half of it to the battery box and so on. But it can probably be done. I don't think the box art shows anything about adding a motor. But based on the fact that they give us that sort of that slope piece at the front for taking the tram on and off the track, it must be in the standard width, close to standard width.
But is it actually? Oh yeah, it is on track.
It's only like on one piece of track.
Yeah.
I like how there's a seal, so
yes,
clearly.
There's a brown seal, because we've had grey seals, I think it is. I haven't seen a brown seal before.
But it's obviously the tram down to the waterfront.
Mill Beach or something, I don't know, somewhere where there's a fishing pier and a seal. So.
I think they call it a beach tram. I think that's what it was called.
Yeah, the classic beach streetcar.
So Pete says I'll be getting the construction vehicles to add to all the others. Yes, I gotta say, those construction vehicles actually look quite good. Which we might have a look at in a sec. But hang on, look, there's a train first when we get to it. When the images catch up.
Well, I think I might actually be a bit further behind with the images because I'm still seeing the tram.
Yeah, it's all right. The tram hasn't come. It's starting to move now. It's strange. My templates show me that it moves or it changes a lot sooner than Instagram does. Instagram seems to be when you guys get it. But anyway, so we have the cargo train.
Bye, Claire. See you next week.
See you, Claire. Thanks for...
I haven't got my chat up tonight.
Yes,
so I like how the train has got vehicles inside as well.
Yeah, it's cool. I like the containers. I mean, they're only sort of half-size containers, but I like the containers. Because actually, if nothing else, if that panel is the one the panel I think it is, that white, if it's white or light grey, maybe it's light grey, Or maybe that's light grey and that's white.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like there's
It's two-
3 different colours in it.
Yeah. Well, you're 4 because you've got the red.
4, red, turquoise,
Yeah.
grey, and white.
So
Don't mind me, I just
that'd be
can't
good.
count.
Yeah, that'd be good because I can have different coloured containers. Because I think at the moment I could only have red and blue or something like that.
Yeah, I know I've got red.
I'm pretty sure I've got blue.
Bye, Tiana.
Yes, see you, Tiana. So yes. And then there's which one will I go with? We'll go with that one. So then, in a minute, we'll then have a look at the vintage train.
Yeah, I like this train. It's pretty.
Yeah. It's $150. Obviously, that does not include motors. But as many of us probably already have motors, it won't be too hard to add, I'm sure. Yes, Melinda likes the vintage train too. Yeah, I think it stands out. I mean, once you see it built, we might go, not as good as we thought, but it certainly looks good in the pictures.
I think there's just enough new parts that have come out recently that it's just got a little bit more details. And yeah, I mean, the colours, you can't go past the traditional sort of black, green, gold, bit of red.
Yeah. It's obviously not a huge train, but it still looks pretty good.
That'd look good running along on the track behind my boys running on the bridge. Stand by me.
Yeah, I was going to say that had to be stand by me.
Because we don't have many steam trains.
No.
Not ones under $500, no.
Yeah, I'm going to say, and most of them are usually the expensive ones. Like, I guess what would be the Icon range these days. So as the box shows, you can add a motor to use the powered up system. As if you can get hold of one.
Which hopefully means, if they're bringing that out, then hopefully it means they're going to re-release more powered up.
Well, you mean have it in stock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't been in stock for at least 6 months. I'm sure it was before Christmas. And yet this is something that's coming out in a month or two's time.
Yeah,
there must be some plans somewhere to make the parts available.
There have to be.
There has to be, yeah. It's like there's just no way you could not have it coming.
You can't assume that people are just buying old dead stock from a couple of years ago somewhere.
But even that old dead stock's going to run out.
Yeah.
There's just... or else it's just going to become so expensive, no one's going to buy it.
Yeah, Lego wouldn't normally refer to old sets that don't exist anymore on its box art as a thing that you could add these things together and make something else. So I'm hoping this means they plan to release more of the product.
Oh, yes. We're going to need it because I'm going to run out of gear to be able to motorise everything.
Yeah, my husband's always cannibalising one train to run another train.
I had to do that for a number of times, especially because I was running power functions. Because Pete says that the box art shows that it is power functions compatible, which, as you pointed out, is probably a bit strange considering it's been retired for a while. But maybe I guess it's so that if people don't have let's say someone like me that tends to use their power functions rather than the powered up, it will work. It's not. They're not exactly the same the way they work, because obviously we have two boxes. But anyway, or they're slightly different sizes. So anyway. Well, yes, that's on my Christmas. It's not. Oh, it's not on my Christmas card. It's not on my shopping. It's just on my shopping list. We'll skip the pizzas, and we'll have a quick squiz at these, the construction vehicles.
And I reckon for most kids, this is how you start getting into Lego. Is you've got your little construction things, you have little trains. Like, I feel like this is going back to basics for Lego, and it's great.
But this isn't a cheap set. It's a $200 set, this one. Where's,
it's all them rocks in the back.
Well, actually, I was going to say, those rocks, they're the small ones and big ones. I haven't noticed the small ones before, so I think they might be a new mould. If they're not, it's not a part I've seen, because there's the sort of standard size rocks that we sometimes have had with the 4 studs on the top. This one's a smaller one because it's only got 1 stud on the top.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen them before.
Because I noticed that it's actually in that part was in a few friends sets when I was looking at those as well. So yeah, so it's obvious they've got a new part and they've got across a couple of different colours already. So.
Interesting, the logo on the trucks and on the container office have got a little elephant on it. I wonder if that is hinting at some future thing. You know, sometimes there'll be something with a spaceman on it, and then all of a sudden they're doing space things. So I wonder if there's
so they hinting that we're going, next year we'll be
Easter
having
egg
animals again. We'll be having a zoo or something.
Or maybe they're building a zoo.
It could be.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the elephant I've not seen before as a logo. So should I be reading more into this?
And the other thing I noticed looking at it again now is that's tile at the back next to the office. Again, looks like it might be a printed tile, not a sticker.
Yeah, because the elephant ones look printed, because there's 3 that are virtually identical.
Yeah. And that big sticker, well, not sticker, that big tile looks like it's printed. It's not sticker.
Well, they've done the big printed tiles for the Lego truck.
Yeah, that's right. So now that they've done that, maybe they're doing, well, I won't say less stickers, but they're doing more of the printed tiles.
You know, it's within their capabilities.
Yeah. Pete's saying all the current construction sets have the elephant on it. I didn't know. I don't have the construction sets.
Yeah, I haven't bought any this year, so I wouldn't necessarily know. So that. Oh, okay. And then there's a roller coaster that's coming up shortly. Actually, we don't want that one. We want that one. So that construction set is $200. It's 1,100 parts. So it's not cheap.
Even this roller coaster set is only 150.
Yeah. and that's the same number of parts, just about 1165. In fact, hang on, if that's correct, assuming I got it right, the number of pieces for the roller coaster is more than the construction set, and yet it's
cheaper.
It's cheaper. How does that work?
Maybe the molds for the rocks are expensive. They got to pay them off.
I don't know.
Price per press.
Yeah. Maybe they figured this one won't sell, so if they put it at a cheaper price, it might sell.
Could be.
I mean, because it's about the. I mean, I don't know that I would buy one of these.
Plenty of minifigures in it.
Oh yeah, I did see that. There's lots of minifigs. You get a bit of that roller coaster track, which is always handy to have if you're going to build something with it. But I'm not sure that it's one you're going to buy a lot of. People aren't necessarily going to buy it.
Yeah, it's pretty niche.
Yeah, which might be why it's at a lower price point. Because let's go to the box art in a moment. There is some, we'll say, playability on it, according to the back of the box when it comes up, but I don't know that it's one you could easily motorise. Anyway, so does that come up? I didn't say. Where'd that go? That's right. Oh, it still hasn't come up. Goodness me. There we go. So yeah, I won't be buying one of those. I won't be buying that.
It's also commented that the roller coaster set is very similar to the one set 60421 for Robot World.
Yeah.
Which I'm just trying to bring up. And yeah, I mean, I suppose there's only so many ways you're going to make your ramps.
Yeah. Yeah, the actual, it's really the same parts for the ramp. It's just in a different color.
Yeah.
And then the set, the add-ons are different.
Yeah, so maybe that would be another reason, I'm guessing, why they've got it at a cheaper price point. So then there's the backhoe, which is how much is the backhoe? $45, and that's going to be 301 parts. And it
So just flicking, I mean, that's got a sticker for its elephant, but then it's not the 2x2 tile, it's on the panel, the front, like the bonnet.
Yep.
I suppose size-wise, compared to the $200 set, the backhoe does seem maybe a slightly smaller scale. So maybe just those other vehicles are slightly bigger scale.
Yeah, they probably are. I mean, there's 1,100 parts, or over 1,100 parts, so they're obviously a lot more to them. So yeah, maybe they've got a big.
Because it's got one of the other vehicles that has the bucket on it that's going into the truck. It has I suppose like steps going upside. So that little one's got 2 steps. The other one's got about 4 or 5 steps on the side. So I think it's implying that it's much bigger.
It's got 4, so it's probably. I guess it's a bit like you. Yeah, the truck's probably one of those you have more in a mine or something like that, or a quarry.
Yeah.
So it's one of those much bigger ones. So
This is just your little smaller jobs.
This is just your hobbyist farmer who's back.
Yeah, my dad used to have a backhoe. So I've ridden on a backhoe, which kids are not meant to do. I do not recommend it. It is highly dangerous. I would never do it. But as a little kid, I used to sit in the backhoe. Although I'm just trying to think, I don't know if I just can't remember if I was ever on it when it was moving. I certainly was allowed to go on it when he just moved the bucket up and down, but I actually now can't remember if he was driving with it. He was all about safety.
All right. Well, it's already 9 o'clock.
Wow, that went fast. We had plenty to talk about.
And we haven't even covered half of it. So, but we might wrap it up there because that'll give us some. Then we can have a look at some of the stuff next week. Like we didn't look at a few of those city sets. So.
Yeah, there's friend sets, other city sets.
Oh, there's the friend
Excuse
sets.
me.
Friend sets are. There's a few in there that look all right. It's I could possibly see
Bit of Ninjago, Ninjago.
Yeah. Lots to choose.
So yeah, next week plenty to talk about.
Oh yeah. Plus whatever else might come out. But of course, I'm guessing that would be a quiet week because it'll be.
Well, there's been a lot this week, but like there was May the 4th stuff yesterday, the Star Wars. So there's been a lot this week.
Yeah. All right. Well, we might wrap it up there, as I said. I hope everybody has a good week. We will talk about more of the new wave next week, plus whatever else comes out. So until then, have a great week. Build lots.
I will too. If it keeps raining, I'm going to keep building.
And I might see you on Thursday, Norma.
Yep.
So, all right. Otherwise, we'll see you all next week. Have a great week. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Night, guys.